Our speaker, Jose, is a founder and director of AI at Intuitivo, a company building the infrastructure for the future of retail. So in recognition of his groundbreaking contributions, Jose was honored as an MIT Innovator Under 35 in 2022. I think we've all heard of MIT. That is a big deal. So this accolade serves as a testament to the unwavering commitment to pushing the boundaries of AI research and its real-world applications. Additionally, Jose is an active member of esteemed organizations such as the IEEE Computer Society and the Computer Vision Foundation. So today, Jose is going to delve into a truly fascinating topic, the optimization of foundation models for real-time applications. They will introduce us to a method known as knowledge distillation, which empowers them to scale their solutions for millions of automated points of purchase, revolutionizing the annotation process at speeds of up to 90 times faster than traditional methods. Well, when you think about businesses, wow, we kind of like absolutely, bend over backwards to get very small percentage increases. We're talking about a 90% times improvement on the speed there. That is absolutely phenomenal. So without further ado, please join me in extending a very warm welcome to our distinguished speaker whose work is reshaping the landscape of AI and computer vision. Give it up for José Benitez Genes. Thank you.
Thank you very much for such a big introduction. I'm going to make a little bit correction. I'm the founder and director of AI at Intuitivo. So for not the CEO, a name with me. So thank you for the Ultralytics for such a great conference. Today, I'm going to share with you a little bit about what we are doing at Intuitivo. I'm going to talk about our, I don't know if the presentation is a little bit about our second AI, which is basically what we call our AI system or computer vision system. I'm going to talk a little bit about our machine learning life cycle and an auto labeling system with foundation model and some outputs. So I want to start with some questions. How many of you are using vending machines sometimes? How many of you use vending machines like almost every day? No one, right? How many of you already tried the Amazon Go experience? Right. So our vision is basically to try to find the physical world of the retail with the magic of the digital world. So we are building an infrastructure, an AI infrastructure, and then I will explain later why we are calling infrastructure to run an autonomous point of purchase. So we call them AOPs. So we can create like an unique shopping experience using computer vision technology. So what you may wonder, what is an AOP, right? So and we basically transform any cooler or cabinet, the one that you see, like the cooler that you see there. So we just put the 3 cameras, like the one that you see there, and we put those three cameras, we can convert this traditional cooler into an autonomous point of purchase in just 15 minutes. So and you have like a shopping experience when you can scan a QR code in your cooler, you can open the door, you can grab what you want and just go. And when you open the door, when you scan the QR code, you are going to open a web app, and you can like pay with Apple Pay, Google Pay, or your debit or credit card, basically. And when you open the door, those cameras that you see are capture what's going on in the transaction, and we process it in the cloud, and then we send a ticket to the users. So what does our computer vision system see? So this is a real world transaction from one of our AOPs. So I'm going to call AOPs for those machines. So these are the 3 main cameras that we have in our AOPs. And as you can see, this person is taking a lot of energy drinks, so I think needs power for the day. So this is a real transaction. Of course, we protect we are data privacy, so we blur the face in order to process all the transaction. And so I was talking about infrastructure because we are building like a whole ecosystem of technologies, which includes, of course, computer vision and all the technology regarding AI, dashboard for the partners, digital wallets, operators, APIs. We're working also with IoT because of the cameras and all the hardware. And why we use computer vision? Because at the beginning, we start using weight sensors and other sensors in order to like have more information about what people are taking from each shelf, right? So, but we start wonder how you can scale actually with all those sensors, and we see that the only way you make it is with camera only, because you have like a lot of problem in terms of maintenance, in terms of calibrating those sensors. And we made the leap of faith in computer vision. We made the decision that we are going to leave all the sensor-based information, and we are going to use just cameras. But also using just camera is also, or technology is also 10 times cheaper than any other solution in the market. So this is, and we basically have all the all cooler in a new autonomous point of purchase of AOP in just 15 minutes. So we are using, like, we design our end-to-end pipeline because we have like a really, we have real world problems. And when I say real world problems, I say this seriously because you can see there, for example, these people, this is from our AOPs from Brazil, because we have AOPs in Argentina, Brazil, and US. And here in Madrid, we will be soon. So this is users taking, I think, 18 beers or something like that. Yeah, 18 beers. So he's thirsty, or have a lot of party. So when I say real world problem, I really see real world problem because anything could happen. You can see like a dog in a transaction. This is other AOP from Brazil. So the user have a dog, but the dog itself, is not a problem, right? The problem is that sometimes the dog is a product or detected as a product, right? This is like a really a difficult problem because once the users open the doors, anything could happen. So you have to be prepared for that. So that's why we design an end-to-end system in order to understand like complex transactions, and not just like object detection frame by frame and just that, because you have to learn more about what the customer are doing, when is taking the product, when is returning the product, with which hand. So we had to apply like complex tracking systems in order to tackle occlusion, for example, because you have like this is the whole video of the dog. So I just want you to know if you can see the product. How many of you are able to see the product? So our system, I don't know if you can pause. This is like the dog is not just a problem, a product problem, it's an occlusion problem also, right? So as you can see here, this is the part where we apply some tracking in order to tracking systems and complex tracking systems in order to detect the product in a very few time. So this is the way that we solve those complex problems. I mean, we designed this end-to-end solution as the one that we I showed you later. Oh. And also we have all the problem related with the cameras itself. While we are using 3 cameras, so we have to calibrate them in order to have the position, the exact position of the product in each, the exact position of the product. So we have to calibrate them, and there's a lot of complexity around this. Today, I was talking about just the customer purchase in all of our machine learning lifecycle, and how difficult it is. But today I'm going to, I want to talk to you about the data collection process and the auto-labeling tools, and how we are using computer foundation models in order to accelerate this process. So because the question is how we manage like millions of images of thousands of products, because imagine that every brand had like a lot of products. So how do you manage that? Because now we are at this moment we are processing at least 500,000 images per day. So there's a lot of images to process, a lot of data, and not just putting some bounding boxes or segmentation. We have like a lot of more data to collect in every transaction. So we had to find a way to make it faster. So we start looking for this process, which is the knowledge distillation process, where we have your teacher model, which is a model which know everything about everything, basically. You transfer that knowledge to another a smaller model and a cost-effective model, which is your student model, basically. So in order to put that model in production, and I will explain later why. This is a RoboFlow scheme on how they apply financial model, and I think then they will explain better about this. But this is like the how we also use the transfer knowledge from the still knowledge from a foundation model from a target model, which is a smaller and it's a very suitable model. So we basically have like a foundation model, which is a grounded Dino and fine-tuned SAN model. We put information from as a prompt from other models that we already run in this transaction, and we distill that information. We also have all the information related to that APOP, because we know what products are inside, so we can like bring to the system a text-based prompt of what products are in that specific APOP, so what we can do this labeling process faster. So the problem with foundation model is that is compute intensive, GPU compute intensive, and it's too slow also. I mean for real-time application. We're using segment editing model, fine-tuned segment editing model, and grounding Dino. And then you have like production-ready model, which is, for example, YOLO V5, YOLO V6, YOLO VA, which is a smaller, faster, and cost-effective for deployment and for our use case. So, and the good part is that applying this process, we were able to basically accelerate the labeling process 60 times faster than any traditional human labeling. This is a really huge milestone for us, because it's really put us in another level in terms of we can do the APOP possible, and we can really put the products in your path. So this is a really remarkable result for us, and I want to share with you. So thank you very much for your attention.
Muchísimas gracias. Wonderful stuff. There you go. Okay. So I'm sure that's been a very thought-provoking presentation to the folks right here in Google for Startups Campus in the heart of Madrid. And indeed for our dear friends joining us via the live stream. So do we have any questions in the house right now for our dear speaker, or any questions via Talia at the back there? Talia, should I say, who looks like she could drop some sick techno beats any moment. Fantastic. What's happening up there, Talia?
Okay, so what is the advantage of this APOP compared with a vending machine?
Awesome. First, it's 10 times cheaper than any vending machine. The vending machine requires a lot of maintenance because they have like a lot of mechanisms inside that you have to make maintenance every time. And also these APOPs are connected to the internet, so you can have like real-time stock analytics and all the analytics of the APOPs, of course, so that the vending machine doesn't have today.
Okay, muy bien, Jose. Thank you. Good. Are we going to any more questions to put Jose on the spot here?
Yes. So, what are the notable advantages of leveraging foundation models specifically in retail transformation?
Exactly like this. I mean, before the foundational models, we are looking for some techniques in order to accelerate this process. But now that we have those models that are capable or really make those tasks, which is like segment, image segmentation, really good. We take advantage to accelerate this process in the retail space, especially in the labeling sector.
Nice. These are great questions. Thank you. We're putting you on the spot. I love it. Yes, we've got a question from the front row, second front row here. If you could introduce yourself to the room.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Manu. Beautiful application, by the way. So my question is just out of curiosity and kind of triggered by the last talk. What about privacy and the European regulation and these kind of particular applications?
That's a good question. Yeah. As you see there, the videos, we don't know any, we don't store any information about the user. They are blurred the face before we even process the information. So we have the before we start processing the videos, all the video are blurry at the edge, and then we upload those video we face blur, and we process them. So we don't have any face information stored in our systems.
Amazing. I didn't see an obvious overlap between the previous presentation on ethics and a vending machine and people getting energy drinks, but you've absolutely nailed it. That's a brilliant question. Thank you. Any more questions from the room or any more questions via DJ Talia at the back?
Yes. So this is more on the business side of things, but can you tell us a little bit more about the life of Intuitivo until this point? Like the beginning, the growth, all of that.
Okay. So we started Intuitivo in Argentina. I'm from Paraguay. I'm based now in Miami. We started in Argentina. We are putting APOPs there, and then when the pandemic hit, we started putting machining in Brazil in condominiums because people are keeping in their house. So we start putting beer machines in condominiums, so people can still drinking beers in Brazil. And then we scaled operation also to the US and soon here in Madrid.
Fantastic. A beer machine. Take my money. It sounds just magical. Do we have any more questions there, Talia?
Yes. And what is next for Intuitivo into the future?
Wow. So I like the one that Glenn told earlier, that they want to in 2025 they want to see what's come next, right? So I think there is a lot of technology around computer vision that is coming, that we want to take advantage of this and keep growing our product also.
Fantastic. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Watch this space. Exciting things happening at Intuitivo.